I would never die for my beliefs, because I might be wrong. To be wealthy and honored in an unjust society is a disgrace. Nothing isn't better or worse than anything. Nothing is just nothing. He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions. If you want to lead them, you must place yourself behind them. If what one has to say is not better than silence, then one should keep silent. If at first you don't succeed, remove all evidence you ever tried. Consideration for others is the basis of a good life, a good society. Knowledge is a treasure, but practice is the key to it. I know the joy of fishes in the river through my own joy as I go walking along the same river. Despite the heart-numbing frost, my soul is blooming like spring. Don't be afraid of failure. This is the way to succeed. Faith is a knowledge within the heart, beyond the reach of proof. Two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I am not sure about the universe. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist, and right. Do not fear the thorns in your path, for they draw only corrupt blood. Follow your heart, then root its longing with the facts. Crying can bring relief, as long as you don't cry alone. Silence and non-action are the root of all things. Keep your dreams. You never know when you might need them. That is all very senseless, but this senselessness has a pretty mouth, and it smiles. We live only now. Everything else is either past or is unknown. The perfect man uses his mind as a mirror. It grasps nothing. It regrets nothing. It receives, but does not keep. I do maintain that if your hair is wrong, your entire life is wrong. Begin by seizing something which your opponent holds dear. Then he will be amenable to your will. When you're the most happening person at the party, it's time to leave. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. Success awaits those who steadfastly commit to any requisite sacrifice. It's good to do uncomfortable things. It's weight training for life. Set the troops to their tasks without imparting your designs. Every second alive is the greatest gift we will ever know. No one is too busy. It's only a matter of priorities. When people try to bury you, remind yourself you are a seed. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. Forget what hurts you, but never forget what it taught you. Patience is the only way you can endure the gray periods. Ultimate excellence lies not in winning every battle, but in defeating the enemy without ever fighting. Great knowledge sees all in one. Small knowledge breaks down into the many. If they don't like you for being yourself, be yourself even more. In warfare, there are no constant conditions. He who can modify his tactics in relation to his opponent will succeed and win. For life goes not backward, nor tarries with yesterday. Time is heavy sometimes. Imagine how heavy eternity must be. Hence the saying, the enlightened ruler lays his plans well ahead. The good general cultivates his resources. You grow mentally weak when your life is too comfortable. Being true to yourself is the greatest force to uncover the soul. Great understanding is broad and unhurried. Little understanding is cramped and busy. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. No one else has ever opened doors for me. I opened them myself. Everyone who got to where they are had to begin where they were. Growth is in a series of mistakes. That's the only way you learn. If those who are sent to draw water begin by drinking themselves, the army is suffering from thirst. Other people are only aspects of our own greater being. I am not good at noticing when I'm happy, except in retrospect. Thinking something does not make it true. Wanting something does not make it real. There is an intelligent way to eat a live frog. I just don't know what it is. Slowing down was how we remembered what we never wanted to forget. To realize that you do not understand is a virtue. Not to realize that you do not understand is a defect. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy so that he cannot fathom our real intent. No persons are more frequently wrong than those who will not admit they are wrong. I have never known any distress that an hour's reading did not relieve. If you think you are too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. Deeds will not be less valiant because they are unpraised. The only way you can know where the line is if you cross it. If you're treated like a puppet, find a new ball of string. I'm a greater believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. In every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks. It is error alone which needs the support of government. Truth can stand by itself. The way to screw up somebody's life is to give them what they want. No other success can compensate for failure in the home. People are the most difficult thing in the world to change. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. It is hard work and great art to make life not so serious. Do good, live in the most positive and joyful way possible every day. The cost of being wrong is less than the cost of doing nothing. If you have the guts to be yourself, other people will pay your price. To a mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. Don't let anyone ever make you feel like you don't deserve what you want. Let everything be allowed to do what it naturally does, so that its nature will be satisfied. If I can stop one heart from breaking, I shall not live in vain. In the end, you should always do the right thing, even if it's hard. Do not wait for the lost judgment. It comes every day. Luck implies an absolute absence of any principle. Be like seeds. Do not see dirt thrown at you as your enemy, but as ground to grow. Life is fragile. We're not guaranteed a tomorrow, so give it everything you've got. All I do is lie, and that has made me immune to compliments. Don't be afraid to say I don't know, and seek knowledge from others. Your sacred space is where you can find yourself over and over again. The snow goose need not bathe to make itself white. Neither need you do anything but be yourself. Life provides chances to open your heart all the time. Don't complain about the snow on your neighbor's roof when your own doorstep is unclean. We have 4 problems: overthinking, trust, share, love. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Search of truth is actually a search of strength to handle the truth. If you are willing to go out on a limb, the tree of life holds endless possibilities. If you want to tell people the truth, make them laugh, otherwise they'll kill you. In war, practice dissimulation and you will succeed. This place has only 3 exits, sir: madness and death. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. But you don't have to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. Even in the loneliest moments, I have been there for myself.